Welcome to the VIP section.
J baby y'all. 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 J baby y'all.
What it is, baby. Kiss. Shout out to SHEABABYTV, the hottest shit on the internet. Giving flowers, showing love, no hate, no sucky shit.
Yes, sir. We are back. What's good, y'all? Shout out to the people pulling up in the building. Missed yesterday. Was a little tired. I'm going to let y'all hear the vibe I'm on today, though. This is the vibe I'm on today. That's a fact. I feel like I'm on everything, but I'm not. I just blew a couple of L's early. Got a little focus because we missed yesterday. But this is the vibe I'm on today. That's a fact. I'm feeling like Prince when Diddy ran up on him and asked him, can he sample his song? This is the vibe I'm on today. This is a fact, man. This is where we at today. The haters, we getting rid of them. James White, what's good? Let's wake up. This the vibe I'm on today. This the vibe I'm on today. I feel like I'm on all and everything today. I will get rid of you today. The vibe is lit. Yes. I will kick you today.
Pleased to meet you. I still won't tell you my name.
It is lit in here this morning.
Don't you wanna play my game? I'm looking for a man to love me.
This the vibe I'm on today.
I'm looking for a man that'll do it anywhere, even on a limousine floor.
Tonight,
Living in a fantasy.
I will kick you out.
Tonight, don't you wanna come with me?
Trollers will get kicked.
Tonight, I'm living in a fantasy, my own little nasty world.
That's where I'm at today. That's where I'm at today. Facts. But on a good vibe. Not on a bad note. I just want to have a good time. That's a fact. But I will say, the haters today, I'm tossing them. Facts. James White, what's goody? All right, let's get right into what we came to do. That's a fact. All right. So, kind of wanted to start the morning off with this. This was crazy. I don't know where they're going with this. This what we doing? This what we doing? And I got to spend $20 on a bacon, egg, and cheese? And this is the shit they doing? This is nasty. Y'all nasty for this one. This is the nastiest out here right now. This is the nastiest. Woo! What they doing with that, my dudes? Ha! That's crazy to me. Look. This is where the world's going. This is nasty work. Ladies, I better never see y'all in that. I better never see y'all in that, ladies. That's disgusting work. Look, I can show you how it look moving. Crazy. This what we doing? This what we doing? And I gotta spend $20 on the bacon, egg, and cheese? And this is the shit they doing? This is nasty. Y'all nasty for this one. This is the nastiest out here right now. This is the nastiest. Disgusting work. I mean, who's the designer on that? For real, for real. Like, I always ask myself, who are these people? And these are like billionaires giving these people money to do these nasty work designs. That's disgusting. These are the worst shoes on the market right now, fam. Worst shoes on the market. And they got nerve to be outside with this. Yeah. I tell you, Tone, I need the song. Nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. It don't mean a thing. Nasty. Nasty work. Nasty. Nasty work. Those are disgusting work out there, fam. Tone, I need that done ASAP. Nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty. Disgusting work. One more time. Disgusting work, fam. Wow. They got nerve. But it's people like, you know, the groupies, you know, that support that. Because, you know, it's crazy because they put those on Cardi B, Beyonce, one of those. Next thing I know, we're going to see the girls walking down the street looking like egg feet. That's disgusting work. I don't ever want to see those on my way to the club, fam. Yeah, baby. Don't ever, never. We shall never see these. Yeah, baby. You are a groupie and a thotty if you have these on. These are disgusting works. That's a fact. That's my man Ding calling in, but we gonna get to him later. Disgusting. All right, so Daz Dillinger.
Daz Dillinger, let's get straight to the motherfucking business. First of all, I want to say, fuck Suge Knight, you bitch-ass nigga. You sitting in jail watching a karate movie jacking off. You ain't getting no pussy in there, nigga. And first, let's address the Tupac issue. You said that Tupac and I had an issue that he spit in my face 3 times. Pfft. I wish a nigga would spit in my motherfucking face. Plus, I'm not even gonna do all that because I'm not gonna get in because Tupac didn't even think like that. The only time we thought about you is when he told me, I think that nigga Suge Knight scamming us. And I'm like, yeah, he is, you know what I mean? Tricking off with the bitches, doing all that shit. You know, my ex and all that other shit. Yeah. He tricked off with the bitch, gave her like $300,000-400,000. She came back to the table with me and gave me some of the money and the whole 9 yards. But he mad because we was fucking his baby mama. Davina, Stormy, all them hoes. You know what I'm saying? So Don't get mad at the player, nigga. Get mad at yourself, you big trick. They said your dick was this big. You know what I mean? So,
no, we gotta Reggie, ever since we gotta go hear this whole interview, cuz. He went off for him. Hold on, I got it right here. This is crazy work.
Starting to run on the treadmill.
This is crazy
again.
work
I need to
right
drop.
here. This nigga went in on Suge Knight, fam. Wow. Wow. Hold on. This is crazy.
I wish a nigga would spit in my motherfucking face. Plus, I'm not even gonna do all that because I'm not gonna get in because Tupac didn't even think like that. The only time we thought about you is when he told me, I think that nigga Suge Knight scamming us. And I'm like, yeah, he is, you know what I mean? Tricking off with the bitches, doing all that shit, you know, my ex and all the other shit. Yeah, he tricked off with the bitch, gave her like $300,000-400,000. She came back to the table with me and gave me some of the money and the whole 9 yards, but he mad because we was fucking his baby mama. Davina, Stormy, all them hoes. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad at the player, nigga. Get mad at yourself, you big trick. They said your dick was this big, you know what I mean? So, and me being homeless, I never been homeless. I always had a place to stay. Look where I'm at and look where you at. You know what I mean? Who made the right decisions? Nigga, you have $600 million. Look where you at now. Broke as a joke. Trying to go in there and scam, getting that $3,000-4,000 from motherfucking Art of the Dialogue. All right, pay the nigga a little bit more. You want to compare me with Snoop and all that. We all together, we crew. Most definitely. Snoop is my...
Don Cooper, what's goody?
Will never change. You know what I'm saying? And we will beat your black ass. So, you know, when you get out of jail, I will be waiting for you. Because I want that one-on-one. I always wanted that one-on-one. I used to beat you up all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? You weak. You got little legs. You big up at the top, but you got little legs.
Hold on. Dash Dillinger said he used to beat up Suge Knight, guys. Oh, my God. It's getting crazy out here with these old school dudes telling these stories. It's getting crazy. Nigga say he beating up Suge Knight? Hold on.
Sweep you up, hit you, you can't fight. The time that I came into the motherfucking office when I wanted that money and I had a big motherfucking diesel screwdriver, me corrupting Hershey Loke in there. I'm fucked up off mushrooms, I need my money. Should come in there like he was gonna do something and I grabbed his ass and let him know, I'll stick your motherfucking ass in the motherfucking throat. And I walked out of there, nigga, with 100 and some change, nigga. Me corrupting Hershey Low. You know what I'm saying? So, that part, you know what I'm saying? But as far as going to a foster home and you saying this and I got this and that, I never been to a foster home. Never been in a situation where I had to give it up. You had to give it up. You not giving it up now. How many times you done jacked off in there? Plenty of times. You motherfucking...
There, he said he beaten off in jail, everything crazy.
Got dementia. Mm-hmm. And the bitch...
Shout out to Boricua Automotive.
She played you. She's right over there with Dad.
Champagne, baby.
What I'm doing? And look, all the shit that y'all tried...
Boricua Automotive is in the building, y'all.
Man, we got it back, nigga. We got it back, nigga. And you ain't got nothing, nigga. So continue to keep crying and crying, nigga, because you ain't gonna get death row back, nigga. You're not gonna get death row back. You're not gonna get it back, nigga. It's over for you.
Smash them like buttons. The new people pulling up. Smash them like buttons. Boricua!
Man, just like pussy. All the pussy you eat because you can't fuck because the bitches they just said, we just fucking need to go get the money. Bring the money back. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to give him some pussy, fucking. You know what I mean? So, hey, Suge Knight. Sweetie! Suge Knight, you cupcake sweet paw. I'm going loose cannon on you motherfuckers right now. You know what I'm saying?
Dude is going crazy on Suge.
Knock you out. Get up in your face, nigga. Knock you out. You know what it is, nigga. That nigga Daz, nigga. I'm the only nigga from the Dog Pound, nigga, that squad. I take on they battles, nigga. Plus mine and anybody else battles, nigga, was for the crew. You know what it is, nigga. It's Crip, nigga. You know what it is. I ain't got to explain too much because some white folks, they out there looking and doing what you're doing. But, nigga, everything come out of your motherfucking mouth is a lie. Quick to jump on this quick, nigga, to let you know, nigga, all that shit you talking, straight garbage. There ain't no truth to it.
Straight garbage.
Keep doing what you're doing, nigga. I see you 2020, what, 2032, 2038, nigga? That's when you get out 2038, nigga? Hopefully, You be living by that. But when you get out, I'm gonna be waiting right there at the motherfucking gate, nigga. I want that. You know what I'm saying? Remember, nigga, death row for life, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Get it back, nigga.
Nigga said he want that one-on-one.
It's that nigga Daz in the paint. Yeah, nigga.
Yo.
Nigga Tupac didn't even like you, nigga.
Nasty.
You know what I mean? You barely even know. We introduced you to Tupac, nigga.
Y'all gonna get to see all of this on the playback. Don't worry, I'm gonna edit it later, put it down on the page. We gonna have this down. I got another camera recording it. If you go look at the footage, I do have the playbacks. Y'all will see all of this. This is nasty.
Because now, you and that nigga Reggie Wright, hey, y'all was stealing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And we better be glad we ain't never fucked Sharitha. You know what I mean? Because she was doing what she doing, how she doing, so.
Nasty.
Shout out to Sharitha, bitch.
Nasty.
But, hey, I got a new wife, new woman, new everything, man, so, you know. And she from Compton, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, nigga. That nigga Dad for life, dog pound. You know what it is, nigga. Yeah. And I beat your ass. Fuck Suge Knight. Anybody down with him, nigga. Fuck Art of Dialogue. All you bitch ass niggas know what it is. That nigga Daz. New album. Drop it. You motherfuckers gonna feel this wrath. You dig? Check it out. Bitch.
He definitely ran his mouth. He definitely ran his mouth. I ain't gonna hold you. Daz Dillinger definitely ran his mouth, fam. And that's the girl right there that he talking about right there, too. He said that they were sleeping with her. That's what I think that's one of Suge Knight wife's baby mothers. That's crazy, fam. Retirement home beef is wild. He said, I'll be there waiting for you 2032, fam. 2032. Okay, this is the nigga right here he talking about, Reggie Wright. Check this question out right here that Vlad asks him. This is like I said, you can't be this thirsty. Boricua Automotive. He said, I ran into Daz at 3 a.m. in BP in Georgia, solo dolo. That's a fact. That's a real one, Boricua. So check this out. This is the dude right here that he's talking about, Reggie Wright. But listen to the question that right out the back, look at what they asked him.
Oh, the number one question. Why did you kill Tupac?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that that's the new theme, man. This really is. I thought we had got away from that, especially once Keefy D had got arrested, even though he had been making his promo tour, talking about it on your channel and in his book and BET Chronicles and other people platforms. And then he gets there, now he goes to jail and, got to pass the buck. You remember that show, The Practice? They used to call The Practice with, and they used to have the Plan B. And they say, hey, when your suspect is done, we got to throw it on the best witness and accuse him. And so.
Well, right, because Keefy actually did a few interviews with some news channels recently. Yeah. And in those interviews, he's basically saying that you're the one who killed Tupac.
Yeah, he just said that. No, a lot of people say he's been saying that. They say, if I get in handcuffs, Reggie Wright need to be getting in handcuffs.
Right. He said it on my interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he actually was talking about.
Okay, so Vlad got to be paying these dudes a lot of money, man. He got to be. Shout out to Vlad. Shout out to Vlad. I got to say it. You the GOAT, man. You the best interviewer. You beat Oprah Winfrey. You beat everybody out. You the man. Because you continuously keep getting these dudes to come on these shows, and it's blatant. These are federal questions, bro. Yeah. Look at what he asked them right off the bat. Jump right to it, look.
Oh, the number one question. Why did you kill Tupac?
Crazy.
It's unfortunate that that's the new thing.
One more time.
Oh, the number one question. Why did you kill Tupac?
It's unfortunate that.
Oh, the number one question. Why did you kill Tupac?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that that's the new theme, man. It's really
Yo, fam. Yo, fam. I mean, let me know what y'all feel about that, man. I don't know what to say. They're fine with that. These artists are fine with these questions. These industry people are fine with these questions. Yeah. I'm like, yo, why would you ask me some shit like that, fam, on TV? Make sure you edit that out, Vlad. That's crazy. Nigga blatantly jump right to it. Look.
Oh, the number one question. Why did you kill Tupac?
yeah, it's unfortunate that that's the new theme.
Fam. I never thought I would be watching stuff like this. I'm trying to tell you, I'm alive in these days. I'm not no little young YN that's reading about Tupac stories. I'm there in real time, fam. So now when I hear these guys, I never thought that I would ever wake up and, listen to podcasts and hearing these questions being asked. Like, these are, like, indicting questions, fam. Why did you kill Tupac? Like, even if he didn't have nothing to do with it, right? Like, that just threw him right in the mix. You know this is going to get 1 million views. You know this is getting 1 million. Just threw that man right in it. Now, we all knew Big Papa was goody. Shout out to Big Papa. Yeah, baby. He's a member. You see him lighting up green? He is different. He ain't the same in these lobbies. Tell him, Big Papa, we are not the same. That's the fact. I'm being for real, though. These questions are crazy to me. To hear a person ask a nigga on a podcast, or we know people are watching, niggas are tuning in. Tuning in. Did you kill Tupac? Boricua Automotive. Did you kill Tupac? No. Why did you kill Tupac, Boricua? We might as well just say that to anybody. We might as well just say that to anybody. How many people done killed Tupac, man? They done say it. We going on like 10 different names. So it's obvious. These people do not know who killed that man. This is going on close to 30 years. Why are you asking these questions like this? This is nasty work. Don Coop is in the building. Don Coop is in the building. He said we are not the same also. Super chat received. We are not the same. That's the Vlad TV energy. Durk coming home. Yes, we're going to get there. Matter of fact, I'll give y'all a little snippet, but we are going to talk about that today. Durk is definitely coming home. Check this out.
Federal prison.
We in here, we got
Y'all
it's
the lab?
we in the studio, we in this motherfucker getting to it, boy. We gonna roll out and got everything. Shit, this shit feel good, bro.
I like the energy. What y'all been putting together, and you know what I'm saying? Even the list of songs you sent me is good, so I know y'all putting better changes on that shit, so I know it's gonna be bigger and better, you know what I'm saying? It's finna hang up. Love y'all.
You feel me? We gonna get to that. Shout out to Lil Durk, baby. Yeah. You know me. I always say I rock with Durk. When I started watching YouTube, it was because of the Durkio. I ain't gonna lie to you. Watching these little niggas run around 2013, 14 was crazy. That was the only thing interesting on YouTube. It was that and Mr. Bean, and all those Soldier Boys and all of that type of shit on YouTube. YouTube was real young. Shit, baby. It's a fact. Yeah. right, but hold on. Let's get back to the smoke, though. I want to go back to my man right here. We got to stay on Reggie Wright for a minute. We got to stay on Reggie Wright for 1 minute. Because this dude right here, I mean, it's looking like they saying him and Keefe D are the people behind the shootings of Biggie Smalls and Tupac. Look, at the end of this right here, he says it.
Oh, the number one question. Why did you kill Tupac?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that that's the new theme, man. It really is. I thought we had got away from that, especially once Keefe D had got arrested, even though he had been making his promo tour, talking about it on your channel and in his book and BET Chronicles and other people platforms. And then he gets there, and now he goes to jail, and he, got to pass the buck. You remember that show, The Practice? They used to call The Practice, and they used to have the Plan B, and they say, hey, when your suspect is done, we got to throw it on the best witness and accuse him. And so.
Well, right, because Keefe actually did a few interviews with some news channels recently, and in those interviews, he's basically saying that you're the one who killed Tupac.
Yeah, he just said that. No, a lot of people say he's been saying that. They say, if I get in handcuffs, Reggie Wright need to be in the handcuffs.
Right. He said it on my interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he actually was talking about Biggie.
You heard him? He was actually talking about Biggie Smalls. That's crazy. That's crazy what these niggas is doing. Yo, Reggie, why would you go back on this show with this dude? Didn't you see what just happened? He went on the show. We watched Dateline. We watched CNN. We watched all this stuff on Keefe D. The main evidence that they're using are from Vlad TV. No offense, Vlad. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah. I told y'all I know Vlad. You know what I mean? Not like that, but I know him. I showed y'all the picture we took back in 2007. We was in Miami chilling. You know what I mean? But I haven't talked to Vlad since then. So like I said, he's not my dude like that. I don't know him I gotta defend him. No, I'm not going that far. The nigga's wrong. He's asking incriminating cop questions. Enough to be like, yo, it's like all these guys like, yo, I done made it. I made it to Vlad TV. I'm on now. I'm a star. No, you got the feds watching you. No, you're not a star. You got the feds on your ass. You're on your way to jail. Because let's keep it real. Vlad's not bringing niggas on this show to just promote their album. Vlad's bringing them on there to ask you, why did you kill Tupac? You know what I mean? That's a fact. All right. So the Reggie Wright dude, he goes off on your man Keefe D for I like Keefe D, man. Keefe D's an old gangster nigga, man. He just recently knocked the nigga out in the jail too the other day. He shot the 5 with a 30-year-old nigga. This is a nigga 70 years old in jail giving niggas 5 minutes. That's a fact. Hey, Nishi! Nishi's in the building. That's my girl right there. That's a fact. We miss you, Nish. Boricua Automotive said he ready to take you on a date now that you don't pull up no more. Boricua Automotive! Yo, Boricua, you guys cash at me to check, man. Let me do a commercial for you, man. For real, Boricua Automotive. Yeah, let's put your commercial on the show every morning, Boricua. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get to it. All right, now back to your man going off on Keefe D. Let's see what he's talking about.
With you on there, so I just wanted to get your thoughts on that Nightline segment.
Hey, smash them like buttons too.
They ain't got no evidence. They don't have nothing. They know they don't have nothing. You can't even place me out here.
All right, this is Keefy D right here. This is Keefy D.
He, no nothing over everybody on video but KVD. You know what I'm saying? This is wrong, man.
Prosecutors declined to respond directly to Davis's new claims. They say their case is strong, and they expect a conviction. Keefy D, emotional about his life behind bars and time away from his grandchildren.
Yeah, I thought I was going to do college with my grandkids. Good athletes. You know, 18 years later, you know what I'm saying? I did everything they asked me to do.
To cry like a woman? It's a fucking disgrace.
His fucking coach turned into a pumpkin.
Well, let me ask you this. If they can make him cry, and if he...
Yo, this case is crazy. These are niggas that created a crime 40 years ago. You just said, I thought I was going to hang out with my grandkids. You know, they got good athletes. You know, they about to go to college to play D1 sports. And now, you know what I mean? Imagine your grandfather is your grandfather. Imagine my grandfather, you know, when he's 70 years old, they say, Grandpa, you killed Elvis? Grandpa, you killed Elvis? Wow.
He was before he went to prison. I can't play most of it because it's on Art the Gaylord channel, and I don't feel like arguing with his, you know, about using footage from his channel. So I won't, but y'all done seen it. But I am cool with Vlad. And don't y'all remember this high-powered shit he was talking?
I mean, essentially, at this age, anything related to that would be a life sentence, right?
Man, dog, whatever life got to offer me, I'm going to handle it, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a God-fearing man. Whatever life going, you know what I'm saying, deal me, whatever cards I got.
He got what he asked for, Keefy D.
Cut my wrist, hang myself, or nothing like that. If they want to come put me in jail for life, it's just something I got to do, dude. You know what I'm saying? Hell or nothing.
Well, you've done a quarter of your life in prison.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead today.
Where are you?
It ain't nothing. And Vegas jail to California jail, way harder than Vegas jails. You know what I'm saying? And it was way more harder inmates. You know what I'm saying? I just left from there. They made me the map rep. You know what I'm saying? That's how big of a crip I was with them. Like, you the map rep, dog. Yeah.
Don't y'all remember that nigga talking about Keefy D when he saw the bullet go in Suge head, then he saw Pac breakdancing and all of that shit, howling out the window, Tupac, or hollering at the girls and all that when the girls was howling out the window and shit. Don't y'all remember all those interviews with him trolling?
All right, this is your man right here. He talking now. He going off on Keefy D.
Care about Pac, most of you motherfuckers in the comment section.
You know, Reggie, ever since this Diddy situation happened and we've been covering...
Yo, son, Reggie Wright is crazy. All right, so basically, after Keefy D gets caught by the feds, we all know he's locked up now. He got something that he don't like with this Reggie Wright dude. He's throwing all of the smoke on this nigga, man. This nigga's hot right now, Reggie Wright.
All of them, y'all want to listen to them. Still, the real people on YouTube that's been telling y'all, everybody that's real on this.
Champagne, baby!
I've been knowing. That's first thing.
Yeah, Jordiqua. Champagne, baby!
Knowing that. Everybody been knowing that. But now, y'all letting these motherfuckers come and just muddy up the investigation for some views. They don't even believe it. No, they don't believe it. Especially Gap 2, because he changed up segments every other minute. All you got to say is, oh, I proved to y'all Reggie was fired. He was fired. But oh yeah, well he wasn't fired. He was just fired as Tupac personal security. But what difference is, I still get paid. Tupac ain't paid no bills. All the bills were paid by Death Row. So it don't even matter if it's true, it's not true. Or Suge called me, Suge told him to send 5 bodyguards. Suge's a motherfucking lie. If he called me and told me anything happened. And definitely he never called me and told me. He's on YouTube now. Or ask him that question. I bet you he won't answer that question. Bet you he won't. He might now, after this week, after the shit that's been said about it. But he can't say that with an honest face. He'll just be lying like he been doing on every segment about stuff. Well, I ain't saying he lying about everything. But y'all know, y'all can tell when that nigga bullshitting. when he started lying. But I bet you he won't answer that question because he ain't ever called me. So if he do say he did, well, why the fuck he leave me in charge like he did with all of his shit?
Smash them like buttons. It's getting crazy in here. Gold dust, what it is.
Listen to you and tell you, nah, I ain't doing that. Cost your little bro.
Gold dust says Reggie Wright is a hot mess.
You know, like Frank said. Everybody forget that what he said in the book. You don't care how many security guards was he. That wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have stopped what happened to Pop. But all of y'all forget that. Y'all neglect the, you know.
Hey, Niche.
Y'all want to keep saying, Reggie disarmed security. Reggie this. Man, y'all done got all the proof y'all want. Y'all just keep listening to the clown ass niggas. And it makes me mad that y'all listen to clowns. Because y'all don't want to hear the truth. These dudes do not care nothing about no Tupac investigation or anything. They just want views. Because the only way they just recycling shit about Reggie just because y'all keep running over there giving them 10 to 12,000 views. Look at anything else they do. Put up on their page. They don't get no views. Maybe if they get 2,000. But y'all go over there and y'all support those idiots. And then y'all come back and think it hurts our feelings over here that y'all talk bullshit about it. No. We get paid the same or for a positive comment, a positive view versus a negative view or a negative comment. So it don't hurt us. It just hurt me because y'all listen to retorts, idiot motherfuckers. And that just makes me wonder as an older man about my people that's going to be leading the country and in charge when I'm in a senior citizen home.
Crazy.
Makes me concerned. But damn, I done forgot the motherfucking question. Hope I answered it.
Nasty. So, Reggie Wright, man, I mean, Keefy D got him all the way in this now. Yeah. If y'all are fools if you think for 1 minute the feds are not looking into this man. Yes. Idiots. They are on this nigga pause right now. Reggie Wright is on their #1 target list. Yeah. Keefy D is talking that man's name up heavy. If I'm Reggie Wright, I'm taking no interviews, telling my lawyer, I want this out of here. I need the Diddy treatment. My name can't come up in this. This is 40 years later, man. Y'all, they got they man. Keefy D said this on Vlad show 10 years ago. He said he was in the car with the shooting of this. Why y'all mentioning my name? Yeah, baby. Like Don Coop just said. Shout out to Don Coop too. Doing his thing out there too. Oh yeah, go catch that Don. Let me show y'all. That Don Cooper segment that I put on the page. Let me see if I can find it real quick so y'all can see it. I put the Don Cooper segment up yesterday, doing his thing out there. Shout out to Don Coop. Here go the Don Coop segment. Oh, right now. He does an album like maybe every. So we're gonna talk to him tonight. That's gonna be good around 8 o'clock. So fam, I mean, do you think Diddy did this song with him from jail, or this is an old record that they did?
For real, like, Diddy, he's still pulling strings from jail. It's like, y'all know about the mob. Y'all seen the mob. When the motherfucking, capo or somebody go down.
Shout out to my man, Don Coop. That's a fact. So, that's the thing about this show. You call up, you're gonna make it to YouTube. Your whole segment. That's a fact. Yeah. So the number's posted. If you want to call up and talk some smoke, it's down there. How you doing, Dolores? Shout out to the Shea Babies. Yeah. That's a fact. All right, so Reggie Wright. I tell my lawyer, make sure I do not come up in this at all. That's a fact. All right, ladies. Now we got a few ladies in the building real quick. Let's do a little intermission. What do y'all think about this?
I'm licking my man's ass. Fuck that. It just depends on the position, because he gotta just put his leg up. I don't want him bent over on four. No. Absolutely not. He can't bend over on four. Wait. So how do he do it? Like, he just lift his leg up.
That's crazy. Listen.
I'm licking my man's ass. Fuck that. It just depends on the position, because he gotta just put his leg up.
Ladies, if you got a dude that like you doing tossing his salad, you got to get rid of him. Something ain't right. Yeah. Something ain't right. I'm sorry, ladies. If you got a nigga tossing your salad, something is dangerous. Yeah. Something is very, very dangerous outside. You got to get a private investigator. That's a fact. That's crazy work. Right, buddy? What? That's crazy work. Tell them. Crazy work, buddy. That's zest. That's zest. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a whole lot of zest. That's disgusting work. Big Papa for real. Come on, there's some ew. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, Big Papa, I ain't gonna lie. 100%. None of my niggas have had conversations with me and said a chick did that to them. They know that straight fruit cup. You can't have those conversations. You can't ask no girl like, can you toss my salad? That's crazy, Dolores. Yeah, that's nasty work. Number one, I'm not doing that to you. That's number one. So, if I'm not doing it, but I'm asking you to do it to me, that's zesty. Yeah, baby. That's zesty. Crazy work, Boricua. We ain't doing all of that. That's disgusting work. All right, let's get into it now. We got a lot of smoke going on. We spent a lot of time on KVD. We had no choice. It's crazy out there with them. And plus, it's going to lead up to everything that... Matter of fact, let's stay on topic. We're going to lead up to the Durk. Let's go right here. So, your man Cameron, that's right. Harlem said he got a little aggressive with your man Suge. Everybody on Suge, right? I guess because Suge locked up. Niggas is mad at Suge. Suge locked up, taking these interviews from jail, going crazy. Yeah, all right, let's see what Cam's talking about. Let's see what Harlem's talking about. Okay, here you go. This is on his other show, Talk to Him, Flea. Talk to him, Flea.
Maybe it's a nervous reaction, and fear is our friend. My boy Mike Tyson said that, baddest man on the planet. You need fear and nervousness all the time. Right. So,
hold on. I got the music back there. We gonna get to it. I know it's out there. Here you go.
Maybe it's a nervous reaction, and fear is our friend. My boy Mike Tyson said that, baddest man on the planet. You need fear and nervousness all the time. Right. So, explain to the people, how that situation went.
I wasn't about a scared situation. I didn't think it was a problem, to be totally honest with you. I know people may say I'm lying or anything else. Look, Tito was there with me. Tito, and Jacob York, to be totally honest with you. And when I tell these stories, even like the Cat Williams shit, I don't know what people think I get out of lying. I You can fact check it. I don't need no clicks. We just up here talking, so it's no reason to lie about anything I'm talking about. It just doesn't make sense. Why would I even talk about it if somebody can actually fact check it? It'd be like, you know, when I sit there and talk about Ohio and Chicago and Indianapolis, all these cities I used to be in, you ever hear niggas out there be like, Cam is lying, he wasn't out there, or he wasn't out here. You ever hear from them cities ever say that?
Smash them like buttons to the new people up here. This is Cameron telling the story about when Suge Knight called him about the sample, and we're going to play the sample.
When it comes to these stories, I don't have any reason to make anything up, and I don't try to make myself sound tougher than what I am. To me, the Suge Knight situation wasn't about a tough situation. It was more of a conversation that got a little aggressive, and then it wasn't aggressive. So, like I said, my Tito Poppin was right there, and Jacob York actually was there. So what happened is Jacob York, we was outside, I believe the Century Club in LA, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all don't even know about the Century Club. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't even know about that Century Club in LA. Make a long story short, Jacob York was like, yo, Suge Knight is over there. He want to talk to you. Now, mind you, this is when my album just came out. It was platinum, I believe, or just went platinum. It was about to go platinum, whatever it was. I was super duper popping, and he was like, yo, Suge Knight want to speak to you. He over there. So I didn't think nothing of it, to be totally honest with you. It was bitches outside, me and Tito fraternizing, doing what we do. And I was like, what time to come over here? We over here. So he came over there with probably about 6, 7 people, 5, 6, 7 people. And he was just basically like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, I didn't think of it as no confrontation or anything. I thought he just wanted to holler. But then he went into a spill and he was like, yo, you owe me money. And I was like, owe you money? Owe you money for what? He's like, yo, you used one of my beats. And I'm like, I don't know what beat you're talking about. So he's talking about Tupac's beat. Daz had actually did the beat, and Daz did it over for me.
That's the dude Daz Dillinger we was just talking about. You know Daz make beats too. That's a fact.
A beat that Daz Dillinger made. And actually Daz came to the studio and played it over for me. And
Ambitious as a rider.
Ambitious of a rider, yeah. So he's like, you owe me money for one of my records. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He basically is like, Ambitious of a rider, the Tupac record. I'm like, I said, oh, Daz came and played that over for me. I don't owe you anything. And he started laughing. He's like, Daz can't control shit. Daz don't own nothing. I own it. I said, well, I don't know what to tell you, like, what we doing? And he was like, yo, I'm not going to say the name, he said. But he's like, yo, I don't give a fuck because I fucked so-and-so up. And there was somebody that was, I guess, and he thought was in our camp. Or was in our camp, or I was affiliated with, or doing business with, or whatever. Like I said, I don't need to say the name. But I told him, I said, bro, what we talking about? I'll fuck him up. What are we doing? What's going on? And he was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it, little homie. We good. It's all good. And that was the beginning, middle, and end of that whole situation. And he walked off. You can ask Tito, you can ask Jacob, you can ask whoever you want that was there. I don't have no reason to make nothing up about that. But he basically tried to use somebody's name and said he'll fuck them up, thinking that that was probably my man, and he wasn't my man like that. And I'm like, I'll fuck him up, but what are we doing? He's like, you know what, don't even worry about it. And that was the end of it.
Everybody was scared of.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, so here go the songs. Tupac, Ambition of a Rider. Okay, this is the first song that the first beat Daz made. And then we're going to play Cameron's beat, too. So, now this is Cameron's one. Fire. Crazy work. Yo, those are good stories. See, these are the stories I want to hear from the GOATs. Not all of this, yeah, I hung a nigga off the roof, all of the cap and lie stories. That's a believable story. Because Suge Knight was running up on niggas and telling them they had to give him money. Yeah. He was. I know what it was. Suge Knight saw a Harlem nigga and was like, you know what? This is just a regular nigga right here just moving around. Let me just leave him alone. Cause I'm gonna tell you, Suge was gonna have to get that money in blood, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause Dipset, them blood niggas was ready. Them niggas was ready. Them niggas was ready. And you know what? Suge Knight tried that same shit with 50 Cent. Watch. Suge Knight run up on 50 Cent. Watch. The same shit. He was on it like that. I'm trying to tell y'all. That nigga big bully. Hold on. Here you go.
They have the kind of fear that they had for Suge came around, like in the club.
Yeah, that's the first time I seen Mexicans with tattoos on their face.
What happened? Oh, Suge came on 13th Street. He was in the Mexicans with him. He came. They looked. They said, "Suge outside."
Man, everything dropped. Cameras, video people, makeup.
Everybody.
I was almost so scared of Suge. Like Suge is like a.
What'd y'all do though?
We came outside.
Open the box. They open the gun right there at the box. It's a gun. Come across the street. We don't understand none of that shit. I don't know what they were running for. Open the box. Get out of here. Go. With the rest of them.
Eminem came outside too.
Yeah. You know, M had a different thing going on. Like him and Proof. Proof cussed him out a couple times. Like Suge. Like seen him places and just
rest in peace to Proof. He was a wild boy.
Yeah, he didn't care. Like, you know, he'd do it.
Yeah, because I think what happened was Suge tried to shake Proof hand, and Proof was like, "You said you killed Pop. Get out my face."
I never seen anybody have the kind of fear that they had for Suge. Suge came around, like in the club.
Crazy, my boy. I try to tell you, Suge was running up on niggas like it was no problem. With no problem. Yeah. Shout out to Lesser Lemons, man. We don't condone the trolls, my dog. Ain't no lies in here. This is all facts. Yeah, baby. But yeah, that's what Suge was on, man. Cameron was not trying to have that though. Yeah. Shout out to Cameron. That's a fact. All right, so move on. We getting closer to Lil Durk. Your man Kanye West. Yeezy drops a little snippet of pretty much the tracking list of the new album that he got coming out. Let me show you. This is the cover and the tracking list. Yeezy's back, man. That's a fact, me. Yeezy's back. I support Yeezy, man. That's a fact. I fuck with Yeezy. I like what he's doing. But the only thing is, is the whole thing with him having his kid on songs with Diddy and them. I just don't know why he did that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Look at the album cover. Yeezy. Yeezy's serious. He hungry. He's hungry. I think this album gonna stream crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Champagne baby. Yo, Boricua Automotive. I ain't gonna lie, you to go with that, my boy. Champagne baby. Yo, you had my brother rolling one day, cuz. I ain't gonna hold you with that. Champagne baby. Word. Oh, man. Boricua, you a wild boy, son. Yo, where you from, fam? Boricua, where you from, my nigga? I gotta know that, man. You gotta be a Bronx nigga, my nigga. Especially with the Boricua Automotive. Shit, baby. Shit, baby. That's no fact, Boricua. Jersey, 100%. Rock with you, my boy. Shout out to Jersey. Facts. That's nasty work, my dude. You crazy. Yeah, man, so Yeezy, man, got the album coming out. This should be some fire right here. Now, he just got the name of the songs, the track listing up. I'm not sure what exactly, you know, like, who is on the album. You know what I mean? Because I know he definitely got a lot of features. Champagne, baby. Yeah. He said, I'm in Atlanta right now. Okay. I see you, Boricua. I see you. That's a fact. But yeah, man, Yeezy, we should see great things popping this summer. I think that's when he says it's gonna come. That's a fact. You gotta get you some Rosé, Boricua Automotive tonight. Sip slow. And when you drink it, just think champagne, baby. I just hope he do better than his last album. Very disappointing. Yeah, I know, my dude. That's why I think he's dropping this one so soon. He knew that the last one was trash. Oh, I got a new investment. The party mix this time. You can tell I go to Sam's Club. That's a fact. I had the pretzels last time. Now we party mixing. Now we party mixing. That's a fact. All right, so let's get into the main event before we get out of here. You know, we do a nice little hour every morning. Lil Durk. Yo. I always felt like they didn't have enough evidence on this kid, man. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what his boy is talking about this morning. You know, his best friend, DJ Academics. Because he's been low ever since they tried to cancel him. He's been real low. Okay, here we go. Here we go. See, we should have stayed on that. He's on the Yeezy. Hold on. With a lot of y'all would know, or at least one, if we're talking about the entire internet. Yeah. So of course you could speak on these things where we know nothing about you. You know, most commentary channels, they just hide themselves and talk about others. And I've been there too, so I'm not mad about it, but it's like, I think it only lasts so long and there's a ceiling to it. Because you get popular enough, people start wondering what's up with you. Anyway.
I don't know what to do, man. Fucking retard, bro. If you want to go ahead and get with a chick like that and use it for your career benefit, fine. But having kids with her? Cooked.
Offset card.
I don't think it was a bad idea to have kids with Hallie. So you know, and by the way, I disagree with Myron on a bunch of shit. Anyway, so DDG responded back, and let me see if I could show you what he said. It's this right here, but I want to play without the mic. Right here.
Little fresh and fit nigga always on my nuts. Weak ass nigga. That's why your whole week. I am too cool to respond to whatever clip I seen. Too cool for you, nigga. You would never be in my circle. Don't be mad because I ain't happy to see you, motherfucker. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck fresh and fit, nigga.
Now, I'll also say this. DDG, respectfully, and again, okay, here we go. I found it. Interesting. Here we go. Okay.
So background. So they're saying that this guy here, whose name is Anthony Montgomery, I think his name is AJ. Okay, so his name is like AJ from Mike City. Okay. Then they're saying, and by the way, so this picture had Durk with the leader of Mike City, and then they said the shooter, which is AJ from Mike City, right? The leader, sorry. Oh, no. Actually, no. It wasn't AJ. It was the leader of Mike City. So they're saying Durk put the leader of the gang where one of his homies killed, what's the name, in the video, okay? Then the other guy is Preston Powell. According to CPD reports, Powell has spent time living at blah, 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 Carpenter Street, which is located in Mike City BD territory, according to him. So it looked like these are both Mike City BD people. He's a victim. Powell was a victim of simple battery that occurred there. Let's just keep it going. And now we get to Durk. Background on Durk Banks. Interesting. Durk Banks is a famous rapper on the south side of Chicago, according to CHS1, a snitch. Conversation with CPD gang officers who are familiar with Black Disciples, social media postings, and public source research, and a review of Lil Durk's lyrics. Durk is a member of the Lamron faction of the Black Disciples. According to CPD records, Lil Durk's brother, Dante Banks Jr., a.k.a. D-Thing, was shot and killed outside of a nightclub in Harvey, Illinois in June 2021. CHS1 has reported that Durk was and is still, it said is. So at the time of that, so in 2023, it said Durk was still offering money. In 2023, he was still free. Offering money for people to kill those responsible for his brother's murder, and more specifically, offering to pay money for any gangster disciple that is killed. CHS1 has also indicated that D-Thing was killed by members of Dump Street. According to CHS1, Dump Street is a GD faction. Okay? So they're saying the people who killed D-Thing was from Dump Street. And Dump Street is a GD faction on the south side of Chicago. According to CHS1, Dump Street member individual A was a close associate of Mac. Okay? According to law enforcement records, individual A is currently in a pretrial custody for allegedly committed a double murder that took place at a country club in Illinois. Okay, we could figure out this, chat. Let's see who individual A is, because anytime we see individual, well, individual don't mean snitch, actually. Individual usually doesn't mean snitch, but we could figure out anything we want at this point, right? Yeah. Okay, man arrested after two brothers killed in, okay, so this is a double murder. So individual A is, who is this? D. Armani.
That's a fact, Charles.
Marnie Green.
Professional snitch. Y'all are wildin'.
And D. Marnie Green, he was 21 from Markham. Let's Google him. Markham. Let's see if we can find a mugshot or something like that. Find probably something, right? I could look up the mugshot myself, but let's go to images. Okay, this is, do you guys know this guy? This is D. Marnie Green. So he's individual A. Okay?
Wow, they call a dude a professional snitch. Hold on, though, but he's letting us know what's going on in the case. So let's just stay here for a second.
Chat, none of this is snitching. This is called having a fucking brain, okay? The feds already did their investigation. We're just not waiting till the trial to figure out what they know, right? They know this shit already. We're trying to figure it out as the public. They're still investigating, so we got to be like, read between the lines. Okay, bet. So they're saying individual A was close to Mac, and he's locked up for a double murder. Cool. Now, Stephon Mac's murder. According to the records and information provided by YPC, and I think that's the youth, is that the youth whatever thingy? Yeah. Mac, yeah, okay, yeah, that's the Youth Peace Center. Mac arrived at the Youth Peace Center at 12:07 on January 27, based on the video surveillance provided by the YPC at approximately 2:22, while Mac was still inside. A 2014 black Chrysler sedan with tinted windows carrying shooters arrived to the parking lot. The Chrysler was initially parked on the east side of the parking lot, facing the YPC. At approximately 2:25, the Chrysler moved to the west side of the lot, facing eastward. The shooters remained in the Chrysler for approximately 40 minutes, apparently waiting for Mac to leave YPC. So they were there. Based on the surveillance footage provided by YPC, Mac exited the YPC and began walking across the parking lot at approximately 2:59 p.m. As he walked towards his car, two masked individuals emerged from the Chrysler, one from the driver's side door, shooter A, and the other from the front passenger side door, shooter B. They began shooting at Mac, who fled eastbound from the shooters. Based on the video surveillance, right, as well as information provided by the CPD concerning Mac's autopsy, and recovered evidence at and around the crime scene, shooter A pursued him on foot, shot him to death with a Ruger AR-556. Let's look how that looks.
Smash them like buttons. Smash them like buttons.
556. So with a gun that looks like this. Okay. Maybe sawed off a little bit, but, niggas. Based on the Ring camera footage obtained from residents located on the 300 block of the West 110th Place on Chicago, blah, blah. After killing Mac, I believe shooter A fled eastbound from the YBC as so he did. The Ring camera footage captured shooter A yelling something to the effect of, "Marley! Yo, come on, Marley!" Perfect. You got to yell, "Come on," and name the person you're telling to come on after you've done a murder. Ring camera footage depicted
Boricua, good look, my dude. Fucks with you too, my guy.
have a mask on, wearing all black clothes, face coverings. When you're going to yell out the person's name, that's also wearing the same shit.
Raymond Walker, what's goody?
Let's wear a face mask, but just talk to each other. Yo, Mike Evans, come on, nigga. We gonna kill this nigga right now. Yo, Mike, let's kill him. They can't see us. We got a mask on. What you talking about? We sliding. Perfect. According to the records and information provided by CPD, a Ruger AR-556 rifle bearing, whatever, was recovered in the backyard of a vacant residence. So they found the gun. Okay, cooked. They found a gun. They got you there. They see you get out there. They know the shell casings of that gun and the caliber in the autopsy. Like, you're pretty much cooked. And also they have you on camera saying words. Okay, you're pretty much cooked. Bet. According to the records and information obtained by the Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco, so this is the ATF. The Ruger was purchased by individual B at Federal Firearms located in Atlanta, Georgia. Ooh. So somebody bought this in Atlanta. So they clearly, the feds don't play. They kick somebody's door down. Motherfucker, who did you give this gun to because they just murdered somebody with? You bought it legally. They got the gun. You tell us or we about to get you in this murder. So they probably, I don't know if they told, but they probably made some excuse of, oh, no, I lost the gun. I filed a police report. No, okay. Because they're listed as individual B. Based on surveillance footage provided by YPC, information provided by the Chicago Police Department, information provided by Victim 1. Who's Victim 1? We'll figure it out. Shortly after the shooting commenced in the YPC parking lot, Victim 1, who was YPC's security guard, okay, so the security guard's also listed as a victim, stepped outside into the parking lot and was shot in the left leg. Okay, so they're definitely getting charged for shooting him, okay?
Damn, Big Papa.
So shooter,
it's crazy.
Guy, skinny guy, okay, he was calling Marley, and then we now know Marley is this guy. He looked like Mir Flacco running down the road. He looked a little hefty, you feel what I'm saying? So this is shooter B. Okay, bet. So shooter B fled westbound on foot and looked like he's already out of breath. Come on, gang. We already know what it is, all right? You know what he's probably thinking?
Come on, gang.
What the fucking name, nigga? Nigga, stop calling my motherfucking name, right? By the way, interesting to note.
Good looks, Boricua, 100%.
So Montgomery is shooter A, all right? And then Preston Powell.
Everyone can get moved. That's a fact.
Why is his name Marley? I don't know. Okay, so shooter A is AJ, which is Montgomery, and shooter B is Preston Powell, named Marley. I guess street name Marley. As discussed in more detail below, I believe that Montgomery is shooter A, and according to reports by the CPD, the Chrysler was reported stolen around January 20th, 2022. So they stole it a week before. Okay. According to the records and information provided by CPD during the search of the abandoned Chrysler after the shooting, law enforcement recovered subject one's phone in the front seat of the car. Okay. Oh, wow. if you're gonna do a murder,
Smash them like buttons. Smash them like buttons. It's lit in here today.
this guy's he's smart. If you're gonna use a stolen car to do the murder and you have your phone on you that's tracking your location, getting calls and sending messages, of course you should leave your phone in the stolen car after you run away from the stolen car. I would say he's an idiot, but if everybody knows my boy left it on the charger, he's at least getting his battery time up. Salute to that man.
Salute
My boy
to that
left it on the charger. That's a real nigga right there, man. Real nigga shit, man. Can't.
So, it's this simple. Durk could be coming home, but you see they got so much, like, little fake evidence on him. It's kind of hard to think that they're gonna let him out. But I don't think they really have anything too much on him, man, unless niggas snitch. They're waiting for somebody to snitch. So they holding him, praying on one of them niggas that got caught with the shooting, I guess, of FBG Duck. Those are niggas they got locked. They hoping one of them niggas say something. Yeah, baby. It's nasty out there, Big Papa. But you know what today's vibe is. Remember what I said earlier. If you wasn't here when the show first started, this is the vibe that we on for the day. If you see someone that's a hater and you see someone that, you know, just gets on your nerve, let this song play in your mind. This is what Diddy thought he was going to get over on Prince. And Prince told him, no, enjoy the show. You cannot sample my song. So this is the vibe for today. This is the vibe for today.
That's right, pleased to meet you. I still won't tell you my name. Don't you believe in mystery? Don't you want to play my game? I'm looking for a man to love me like I've never been loved before. I'm looking for a man that'll do it anywhere.
This is the vibe for the day.
Tonight, I'm living in a fantasy, my own little nasty world. Tonight, don't you want to come with me? Do you think I'm a nasty girl?
That's the vibe. Because this is why. This is when you're a prick and you know you're a star. You see his face? This is how we got to think all day long to haters.
Okay.
On the joint.
Nasty Boy.
Definitely.
You produced that.
Replay the set. Let me tell you a funny story about Nasty Boy. So it was doom 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 doom. Yeah, nasty girl. You remember Vanity 6? That was the original sample. Like when we went to Trinidad, all the hitmen went to Trinidad, and I used that sample, but I played all the drum parts over. So we went to see Prince to ask him, could we use it? You know what I'm saying? I remember that day Boys the Men was there, like all of the people I love was there. Like I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? All my people was there. So Puff gets his time with Prince, and Prince is like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you know, I got this song, right? You know what I'm saying? With my artist Biggie, you know what I'm saying? He sampled one of his joints, and he's like, no, thank you. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Yo.
Prince is like that, though. I heard he doesn't clear nothing.
He was like, no, thank you. Enjoy the show. Like, damn. I was like, damn. He just dissed you in a smooth ass tone and shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's the vibe for today. So when you see a nigga that's bothering you and he think he all that, and he coming to ask you a question, just let this song play in your mind.
That's right, pleased to meet you. I still won't tell you my name.
Beat it, cocksucker. Yeah, baby. Like that. That part. That part. That's classic. Nigga told Diddy, enjoy the show. Beat it. Yeah. Now you gotta remember, in that time, Diddy sampling everything and they all hits. He didn't care if Diddy was gonna make a hit off that night. No. Enjoy the show. Beat it. Champagne, baby. Yeah. Champagne, baby. Ha! Yo. Yeah. You classic, my dude. I don't even know why he approached Prince. He don't play that shit. That's a fact, Raymond. He played himself. He thought Prince was gonna be like, okay, here, sample it. Steve had that coke in his. Yeah, baby. Yo, Detroit, you said, Steve,
Okay.
on the joint.
Nasty Boy.
Definitely.
You produced
We
that.
played the sound. Let me tell you a funny story about Nasty Boy. So it was doom 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 doom. Yeah, nasty girl. You remember Vanity 6? That was the original sample. Like when we went to Trinidad, all the hitmen went to Trinidad, and I used that sample, but I played all the drum parts over. So we went to.
Definitely had a coke in the smile. He definitely had a coke in his mouth. That's a fact. Nah, but I like Stevie J. That's a fact. I do. I fuck with him. I've been rocking with him since the reality show. He's a real Playboy bunny nigga. That's a fact. And he was piping Eve back in the early days. Kind of goat when it comes to the women. That's a fact. I just don't want to live his life. He's a stressful motherfucker with these women. I don't have none of that to do with. You see the shit he was going through? Reality show life? That's a headache that man was dealing with. Rosalind and all that? Crazy. They bad, but they headaches. They look good, but they gotta have an aspirin to deal with them. Keep aspirins in the bag. You got the man purse, put some aspirins in there. You got the man purse, put some aspirins in there. All right, y'all. We rocking out tomorrow. Crazy work. Champagne, baby. Shout to Boricua Automotive, man. He's the MVP of the day, man. That's a fact. Boricua Automotive is the MVP, man. Let's roll them out. That's a fact, Boricua. One time for you before we out of here. Champagne, baby.